Alright, how's it going, guys? It's been a really long time, so I wanted to say, thank you for allowing me to have that guest narration week slash week off. I mean, I did have a couple battles during it. I was, I guess, somewhat obligated to take one or two of them, and then, I didn't want to be completely rusty, so I did take a couple. I didn't record them except for one, which I'll leave the link in the description in. Anyways, I still haven't taken any battles, but I have a lot of backup material, so this battle is actually quite old. This is versus KazoWAR, or KazoWAR. I don't know how you pronounce it. We're just going to go with Kazo, and we're just going to go ahead and play it back right. Where's my Sony Vegas? Now. Okay, so I gotta move shit around on my desktop, too. Yep. Okay, so this is the team you all know and love. I figure, it's KazoWAR. I might as well use something that I know is good, is tried and proven. I don't remember what abilities these have, so I was going on the instinct that, they have Sturdy, which I think they do. So it wouldn't matter what move I did anyway, so I wanted to see how much, I guess, Psychic would have done. It does a great amount. It doesn't bring it in too low. And if it does turn out to be, some kind of weird custom thing that it has going, then I can just go off of that. But he turns out to be a shell break set, which kind of makes me shit my pants a little, because this thing is really scary as it is. And the fact that he does almost half, and he's not even life orb, just God, I don't know. I don't know if I just dual resist that or quad resist that, but I didn't take that hit as well as I thought I would. But thankfully, he stays in, and I just go ahead and bullet punch him, so that's great. That's cool. And then he brings in this this gear thing. I don't know why he brought the second stage of it. I'm not really seeing a motive behind it. I mean, he does go for the gear change, which is all fine and dandy and everything, but I'm not really seeing like a base stat advantage. Maybe speed. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. And gear change is actually a really cool stat boosting move. It's like agility with a well, it's like Dragon Dance with another speed. And I think it's like the only thing that gets it, which is kind of cool that it gets an exclusive move, but it kind of sucks because its move pool is just very... Ugh. I mean, if you want to run a good one, you have to do like gear saucer and return. That's how... Anytime you have to use return and it's not stab, then it kind of sucks. But I stay in here. I decide I'm going to boost up once because I know I can take another one. I don't know if it has flinching odds or whatever. I mean, that would have sucked if it did. But I do live it, I guess is what I'm trying to do. Nothing bad happens. I don't get critical hit or anything like that. And I'm just going to go for superpower, which I know is going to be way over the top, especially because I thought the only reason he would be using it would be pre-evolution stone. And he has life orb anyway. So, I don't know. Anyways, that thing's down, so we're good to go. And he is going to take this opportunity to bring in his Kinky. Okay, so he goes for the hidden power. It doesn't really matter what it is because it took out all, 12 of my health. And I'm all good to go. Now, I wasn't really thinking of the possibility that this thing could have been scarfed, but I bring in my Shaman anyway because I'm thinking that will scare it off and I could outspeed it as it is. And I know he's going to be scared off, and I saw that he had this thing, so I figured I'd go for my other stab move, right? And it pays off huge because this thing is, quad weak to flying. It suffers the same thing as Breloom does, and I just took it out in one hit, so that's great. And he brings in his Chilachino, which I think actually has a different name in English. Now I'm just going to use Japanese names as long as I can, because some of these English names are fucking dumb. Anyways, take it out with a Seed Flare, because stab and over the top and whatnot. And he brings this thing again, and I'm thinking it's game, it's good game. And I missed my Seed Flare, and he has Ice Beam. So, just one mishap just completely turned the momentum of the match on its head. I went from potential sweep with Skyman because he didn't have a counter for it, and I missed the Seed Flare, and now he's able to get his offense going again. I go to my Starmie because, I have T-Bolt and all that stuff, and I didn't want to over-predict and, go for the Hydro Pump or anything like that, and I was definitely considering going for the Psychic as well. But the two moves I was considering going for on that thing, Warubiaru is immune to. He's immune to Psychic, and he's immune to fucking T-Bolt. And I stayed in there expecting Pursuit, but I thought that was dumb because why would you lock yourself in on Pursuit when you're Scarfed? So that's the reason I lost my Starmie. I'm kind of dumb like that. But Anyway, I bring in my Blaziken, and I don't remember what he has left. I thought it was just... I thought he had 3 left at the moment. But he had 2, so I went for the Flare Blitz, thinking either, you know, if he wanted to stay in and take it, and if he went out, I knew I would do a decent amount to the Daikenki because Life Orb and whatnot. And I don't know what kind of Daikenki this happens to be, so I go for the Protect to also... Why is my camera so shaky? To get the Speed Boost, so I can outspeed that other thing when it comes in. Also the Scout to see if he has Aqua Jet. So it turns out he doesn't have Aqua Jet, and I am definitely going to go ahead and be... faster than his Waru Yaru proc thing when it comes in. So this is pretty much a game. It just determines as to the only thing I have to worry about is whether or not High Jump Kick hits or it misses. And thankfully it hits. So not to keep you guys in suspense for too long, but that's the game. I did have a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun during Battle for Charity, but I said immediately after, you know, I need to put this down and I need to touch base on, you know, other things in my life, whether they be other games or other people or just, you know, other priorities. So, you know, I took the break with Guest Narration Week. It was a lot of fun. I might consider doing one again just because it was pretty cool. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, I have a new vid over on the GPL channel. I'll leave the link in the description as well. Have a new Mosh Pit video, I can leave that. Ninbuzz hasn't really done anything from there. I don't really care, I already have one in the queue anyway, so it's fine. What else? I might be streaming tonight, because I'm bored. I'll let you guys know if I actually am, and I'll put like something in a bulletin, or something of the sort. We can go with that. And that's going to be it for today, so I'll see you guys later.